Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or find a way to lose. Look, people, Crawford and Spence only have each other at the end of the day. All this talk about guys going up and fighting different weight classes and everything else, let me tell you something. There's absolutely no fight that's realistic for Crawford or Spence that's going to give them the money that they're looking for outside of each other. I mean, these guys basically have like a bromance going on. Now, I'm going to tell you this. And what I'm telling you is what I think is going on here. This whole discussion about Crawford and fighting Spence at 147, I really think that's just a strategy to get the upper hand in negotiations as far as the fight purse, to make sure he basically takes some money out of Errol Spence's purse and put in his. Same thing Devin Haney tried to pull with Lomachenko. Y'all remember that? He wanted more money out of Lomachenko's purse. If I'm going to give him an opportunity at this undisputed distinction, right? Well, then I need some more money. And this could be a tactic being implemented by Terence Crawford. But I'm going to tell you right now that it's not, if for some reason Errol Spence is like, nah, I'm not giving you any money out of my purse, I'll just fight you at 147 again. It's just going to leave a sour taste in everyone's mouth. But I really do think that this is what's going on. So the fight could happen at 154. I think it will if Errol Spence decides to give Terence Crawford more money. They're going to have to figure it out. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You could offer Terence Crawford the WBC could create some weird belt for him. You could offer that man a car. You could offer him 1 year of free hotel stays at the MGM Grand. Let me tell you something. You want to really make something happen when it comes to people? Money fixes just about everything in the sport of boxing. And the reality is, I'm pretty sure Crawford and Spence both know there's nowhere either one of them can go realistically. Not this dream list that they both may have on who they want to go fight next. That's a dream, right? But the reality is where they need to be rooted in. And the reality of the situation for Spence and Crawford is that there's no one else out there available that's going to give them the kind of money that they're going to be able to make facing each other. And the reality of the situation for Errol Spence is he lost. Terence Crawford won, and Terence Crawford wants to fight at 147 because he can make the weight. But he'll fight him at 154, so it boils down to see just how bad Errol Spence wants it. But now he wants to take some of that money of Errol Spence's. But the question is, right, because I can't remember how much Devin Haney was taking from Lomachenko. I wonder how much Terence Crawford wants. And see, the issue could be this. This is something nobody's talking about. Maybe Crawford wants half of Errol Spence's purse. No, not we're just having a conversation. Maybe he wants something ridiculous. Maybe he don't want a 60-40. Maybe he don't want a 75-25 split. Maybe he don't even want 80-20. Maybe Crawford wants a 90-10 split. Maybe he wants something ridiculous. We don't know that. But what we know is money fixes just about everything in the sport of boxing. And Crawford's like, I'll fight you at 154. Pay me more money. And the thing is, how much more is he asking for? Because at the end of the day, him and Spence, they only have each other. But I think cooler heads will come to their senses, and this fight will get made. But for those of you who are saying, nah, there's no way in the world Crawford would come out here and want an unrealistic amount of money and something unreasonable, to that I'd say, hold your horses. Let's not take it to the stupid. Crawford is all about his money now, period. And I think he and his team may see this as an opportunity to really get a very handsome payday in this rematch, because he ain't the one who wants to fight at 154. Spence does. Morally, I think he should give it to Spence and not worry about trying to suck out his eyeballs by taking money out of the man's purse. But at the end of the day, nobody gonna listen to me. They're gonna do what they want. And we'll see if Spence takes the bait and if the fight goes forward at 154. But those are just some rumblings that are starting. And this whole thing, the question being asked by me now is, I mean, hey, how much is it that Crawford wants in order for the fight to happen at 154? If it's something unrealistic, well, then, I mean, it puts the ball back in Errol Spence's court. But at the end of the day, if Errol Spence walks away, Crawford has nowhere to go. So they're both at the mercy of each other. So it is what it is. But that being said, more to come. That's what I'm going to start digging into. All right? I've done enough videos on Crawford and Spence. It's time to find out how much money does Crawford want to make the fight at 154? What is he talking about? Why did negotiations stall? If he wasn't talking about, if he would, hey, throw another $5 million on top, I don't think that's unrealistic. But if he's like, hey, give me 50% of his fight purse, that's crazy to me. But we don't know. We just have to wait and see. But that's what we need to be asking. Did Crawford go and take it to the stupid in negotiations and being really unfair and unrealistic about and unreasonable with his financial demands in order to make the fight at 154? Because the reality is this, people. Crawford's not going to make no real money against anyone outside of Spence right now. He ain't fighting Jermell Charlo. He ain't fighting Canelo Alvarez no time soon. The only thing he has that's for him to be active and make a whole lot of money is Errol Spence. Simple. Outside of Spence, I don't know what he's going to do because he don't want to fight Boots. Okay? And then there's Keith Thurman. But I'm telling y'all right now, Crawford and Spence, look, at the end of the day, all they have is each other. Need to stop screwing around. Make the damn rematch at 154. Quit worrying about money, both of them making gazillions of dollars. And just get the damn fight off. Even though I think Crawford still wins, make it at 154. That way we don't have to hear no more back and forth about Crawford, Spence, Conti, someone putting duck sauce on the fried rice, someone can't make weight, car accidents, retina issues, neurological damage, someone's mom abused him, chip on the shoulder. Let's just make it at 154, bury the hatchet, and then both of them can move on to do something different. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans all 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.